welcome back to Brett Blumenthal. No relation to Dick Blumenthal, right?
No.
No. Okay.
And I'm not from Connecticut, so I don't even really, I'm not that familiar with it.
But you come and visit us because you have this book called Get Real, Stop Dieting. The last time you were here, I decided to actually read some of the book.
Right.
And I like it because there's grocery lists in the back there, and she tells you which brands are actually good, because you think it's healthy, and then it's filled with all this stuff you're not supposed to be eating.
Right, so
food should taste good. That's
very
a good brand.
healthy.
The Green Bay Packers are going to sit down with the Steelers and they're going to kind of duke it out on February 6th.
Right, and so we're going to talk about Super Bowl, healthy Super Bowl. And we're, most foods at Super Bowl parties filled with extra empty calories and lots of saturated fat. So today we're going to talk about chili, because chili is such a great food for Super Bowl.
Yeah.
First type, vegetarian chili. Use a couple types of beans because it gives it more flavor. Protein and fiber in your beans, very important, no fat.
Yep.
And then turkey chili. I brought you lots of food today, so you can dig in anytime. Here's some chips.
Absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh.
Turkey chili, use 99% fat or lean turkey, ground turkey, because others actually have a lot of saturated fat.
Do you have a brand you like? Because I know sometimes if they just grind the whole turkey, it's a lot of bad stuff in there.
Yeah, I always try to go organic. Organic's always better because they're not getting any crap in their feed and stuff. It depends on your local, your local store.
That is good. And that's healthy?
This is, 200 to 300 calories per serving, depending on how big your serving is.
Okay.
10 grams of fiber and 3 grams of fat. So you're really doing well.
And it goes in a crock pot.
I see you
and
use
it
the
sits on
beans.
top of your stove all day, so you have very little to do when you're entertaining.
Okay.
All right, so snack foods, very big area of empty calories for Super Bowl. So I want you guys to try these. These are garbanzo beans, and they're actually, the recipe is in the book, Get Real and Stop Dieting. Very easy to make.
Oh, I was expecting crunchy.
They're supposed to be crunchy. It depends how quickly, fresh they are. So if they're really fresh,
delicious.
crunchy. So it's seasoning, and you toast your garbanzo beans.
Yeah, I did. It's good. So you just take a can of garbanzo beans and then you season them with what?
Season them. It depends what you want. These are cumin, garlic, and paprika.
And what do? Do you put them in the oven?
You put them in the oven, 400 degrees, about 40 minutes, and you're good to go.
So you just can put them on a baking sheet and then kind of spread them out and put the seasoning on them?
Right, a little oil, just a touch. I use a sprayer.
And I'm sorry, how long in the oven?
About 40 minutes.
Okay.
The healthy version of corn nuts.
Delicious.
So I like these also better than corn nuts or even like Chex Mix.
Yeah,
party
this is
mix.
much better.
Much better.
Oh, excuse me, I'm dropping my nuts. Pardon me.
All right, so these chips.
So these chips, I have to tell you, I list all these brands in the book, Get Real and Stop Dieting. It has like a whole chapter on brands. This is one of my favorite brands. Food should taste good. Their chips are so much healthier than you'd find in a normal potato chip. Potato chips have about 10 grams of fat per serving, no fiber. These have 3 to 4 grams of fiber and only 6 grams of fat, so much more nutritious.
I love that you can pronounce all the ingredients. Made right in Needham, Massachusetts, and it says stone ground corn, high oleic sunflower oil or safflower, jalapeno peppers, corn bran, beet powder, sea salt, crushed peppers. I can pronounce all of that, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. They're good. And what's great is their flavors are fantastic. Jalapeno and lime, really good for Super Bowl, but they have chocolate. Do you know they have chocolate?
No, I didn't know they had chocolate.
I've not really tried the chocolate, but...
Chocolate chips.
No, well, very healthy, regardless. All right, let's go move.
Your audience, we'd laugh.
Let's move to our. Now, you have your chips. You need your dips.
Of course.
Right. So salsa is great in the sense that there's no fat usually, but they have sugar sometimes, preservatives, extra stuff you don't want. This is a black bean salsa.
Yep.
Okay.
So you get fiber and protein in it, so it's gonna be a little bit more filling. I know it's hard.
Did you make it yourself?
I made it ourselves. These two take 10 minutes, no more. Okay,
really?
And this one, which is a chickpea-based salsa, is also a recipe in the book, Get Real and Stop Dieting. So,
and this is so important.
Yes, we're going to talk about so many dips call for sour cream or mayo, both of which high in fat.
Yep.
This is non-fat Greek yogurt. It's just as creamy, okay, but you have no fat. And if you go to the low-fat or non-fat sour creams, you're going to get a lot of yucky ingredients in there.
So you take the fat out, they got to put other things in.
Exactly. So this is a lot better.
That is delicious.
And there's garlic. So this has garlic and basil, and that's it. And non-fat, Greek yogurt.
Get Real and Stop Dieting. Brett Blumenthal, thank you so much for coming on.
Sure. Happy Super Bowl.
Who do you want to win?
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Really? Even though you come from New York?
I want Brian Boitano to skate to victory. We'll be right back with more.
Patriot.